and a lot of
What is an F fake? And why would you put HOMO on the hood of
Tech then does not have anything. Did you want them to do that?
And Ms. Abrams, this is an application. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We're entering the virtual courtroom where the fate of Mr. Escalante is about to unfold, and yes, it's all happening over Zoom. The judge is about to confirm discovery, plea terms, and whether this defendant truly understands what he's walking into. Watch closely, these first few minutes decide whether this case goes to trial or straight into plea territory.
Right, court is calling 2023 CR 3432, State versus Daniel Escalante. Can I have parties announced?
For the state.
Peter Calderola for Mr. Escalante, Your Honor.
Oh, you got it. Judge.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, if you'll unmute,
There you
please.
go.
And for the defense?
Peter Calderola for Mr. Escalante, Your Honor.
All right, any objection to defense appearing by Zoom, State?
No.
Do you have any objection to your attorney appearing by Zoom? All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Escalante, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Escalante, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with criminal mischief 20.
Criminal mischief isn't just breaking stuff. When the damage hits $2,500 to $30,000, it jumps to a state jail felony, which means potential prison time, a permanent record, and serious financial consequences. The judge is making sure Mr. Escalante understands that his little scratch the car moment isn't a prank, it's a felony with up to 2 years in state jail.
$2,500 to $30,000. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you're giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe he is.
Pause. This moment is critical. The court just confirmed that the defendant was legally sane at the time of the offense. Why does that matter? Because if his actions were driven by mental instability, the defense could argue diminished responsibility. But now, he fully owns his actions, and viewers, that means no insanity defense. He knew what he was doing.
Mr. Escalante, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They will take in consideration 2025 PF 42198 and there's to be restitution payable to the complainant. Did you understand that to be your plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, keep it in mind.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Nicholas Golbowski, MD Harbor, Ramon, and 1001 Capitol Avenue. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plea?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offer States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Defense, are you stipulating to the cost of damages to $6,492.23?
We are not, Your Honor. I believe we are going to require a restitution hearing.
All right, so you want to explain to
And there it is, the judge wants the one answer we all want too. Why? Why key someone's car, destroy windows, and carve words into the paint? Was it revenge? Harassment? A hate-motivated message? This is the emotional and legal turning point, because if the defendant fails to justify his actions, restitution and sentencing could get much harsher.
me why you're scratching someone's car and hitting out the rear windows?
It was like a back and forth type of issue. I'm not really a violent person, nor am I like someone who like goes looking for trouble or anything like that. But there was just some things that because it's like a shared dorm room area, and I just noticed a lot of things that were like of my property that were like misplaced, taken, and also like never found. So it was just a mistake in it. But
Well, no, it's not a mistake because you did it. These are choices you made. So you still haven't told me why you did this. You're saying you had some property that was missing. Did you call the police and say, I have property missing?
no,
So I still don't understand why you carved into their truck the words, it appears this says, is this help or hater?
I really it was like so long ago. I really honestly cannot remember anything that's
Well, on the back, I can read the profanity. And then you burst out windshield. So you haven't explained to me why you would do such a thing.
it's just got into a lot of arguments and fights and everything, and none of it is asked for that, and I'm fully aware of it. But it was just it was a constant back and forth and very ugly arguments, and it's just because a lot of the arguments that were about, some had to do with sexuality, also had to do with, some had to do with race, another had to do with professionalism, and another had to do with just how we were brought up.
What do you mean how we were brought up?
I was brought up, I'm sorry.
Okay.
it's just I'm a very proud person and very vainglorious in a very healthy way, and just the way I was like treated, or we were going back and forth, kind of like clouded a lot of judgment, and also it pretty much made it feel that like kind of like alienated in a way, just kind of unwanted and very misunderstood.
All right, so you did a very complicated word salad for me, but it's still.
Word salad. Judge translation, you're talking, but you're not saying anything. Notice how he mentioned race, sexuality, upbringing, and pride, but never legally justified the damage. In the eyes of the court, emotional conflict does not excuse physical destruction. And the judge isn't buying vague explanations, she wants facts, not feelings.
Hasn't told me anything. So let me get to this point. In the stipulations, they're estimating that the damages are about $6,200. And what I can tell you with this vehicle, you have the windshield that's been destroyed. And you have carved words around the vehicle. So that means that there's going to be a paint job. I have a little bit of experience with vehicles, right? So in some of this, the scratches you're done, it's down below the paint level. So there's going to be a lot of buffing that happens. And so this $6,000 that they're asking for, of course, counsel, I'll wait until I'm actually given the cost of it. But for the damage that I'm looking at, $6,000 is really not unreasonable. It's going to come down to whether or not the $6,000 in damages is more than the cost of the vehicle. You understand?
Yes.
So do you have employment? Do you have any savings?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have savings that are equal to $6,000 that you can pay this?
Not currently at $6,000, but I do am employed.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
Judge, I believe that the complainant did file a insurance claim. He was paid, from what I understand in my discussions with the state, a sum of, I believe, was $5,500. So he has the complainant has been compensated by insurance. That was the reason we were waiting to have that the restitution hearing, because I understood that the complainant purchased another vehicle and was trying to recover the difference in what his vehicle was estimated at to the new vehicle that he purchased.
State?
Your Honor, I don't know anything about that. We are waiting for, I guess, insurance documentation for the amount, but the amount that we did provide was from the estimate from the dealership on the red vehicle. I don't know anything about the new vehicle.
All right. Do you know whether insurance has paid?
That I don't.
All right. Then what I'm going to do is, as previously stated, I found that there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I'm going to defer finding of guilt. And we are going to come back and state you have until this time to provide the defense with proposed restitution. And we'll bring this back December 4th in defense. If they have it before then, just let me know and we'll set it on the docket before then.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
So here's where we land. The judge isn't declaring guilt yet. Instead, she defers adjudication, meaning if he follows the rules, pays restitution, and stays clean, he might avoid a conviction on his record. But here's the plot twist. The real battle is now about money, specifically, how much damage he must pay for. December 4th? That's not just a court date, that's judgment day for his wallet.
All right. So we'll bring you back on